Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show where I actually remember to take my bloody watch off this time, which is good for a change. I'm DK, joined as always by Gekadami, and today we're playing Borderlands 2. Oh, holy crap, Borderlands 2. Game of Games.
The Game of Games, that's the name of this quest within Dragon's Reach. Reach Dragon Keep, not Dragon's Reach, Dragon Keep, sorry. So let's reach Dragon Keep. Do I have any quest in this area? I think that's a Crumpet quest, actually. Oh no, a Lair of Infinite Agony, that's not actually here, is it? There's another quest to pick up over there.
Yeah, kind of allude to my watch because, as I've noticed in a previous episode, or many previous episodes, that with my watch on, it catches on the cable, you know, the pop stand, the wire, the metal twisty bit that holds it up. When I reach for my mouse, I snag the watch on it, causing the whole microphone to go brrrr.
Yeah, we've all noticed that.
I'll probably forget next episode, but take it off.
I always just assumed you were like, you just have really horrible anger issues and you were punching the mic.
I mean, I do have really horrible anger issues, but it's nothing to do with anything in particular. Damn it! Oh, push with that.
Yeah, I was just saying before the stream started that I beat Final Fantasy 15 today. I thought it was very cool. I enjoyed the whole thing, generally the whole thing a lot. I like the characters especially.
Glad you walked away satisfied with that one.
Yeah, I really don't see why too many people complain about Chapter 13. I mean, it's a bit of a slog, but it's not that bad.
It might be fans of the original, the older Final Fantasies that were different.
Maybe. It's very linear, that's for sure. You shuffle down the corridor and you're forced to fight monsters over and over again. So it's a bit on the long side, very long and repetitive. I mean, it's not really damning compared to the rest of the game.
What's that in the sky? It looks like the handsome sorcerer is catapulting in some orcs to fight you. Be careful, dog.
Here they come.
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked Nox sacrifice at the end. That was cool.
Made the ultimate sacrifice.
I was a bit confused about the main villain's motives. I mean, apparently he was like an ancient darkness, an old king who got like rejected by the crystal, and he's like immortal. But I don't quite understand what his connection to the fire god was.
I'm just trying to roll my mind back. It was 2 years when I played.
Yeah, I can. Like, I kind of assumed originally that the fire god was behind it all, and Argus, what's his name? Agnes? What's the main bad guy's name? God damn it!
Oh, God, I'm not going to remember anyone's name.
The suave guy who wears a hat.
Yeah, I remember the guy in the weird hat. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the main villain. Anyway, that guy, I kind of assumed he was like a pawn to the a pawn to the fire god, but I guess not. The fire god just like it's like pre-boss to him.
I recently felled a dragon, but could not find a single gun on its corpse. There is but one explanation. My colleagues are loot ninjas.
Okay.
You must eliminate them and return what they stole.
Investigates oil.
I might be slow on the uptake, but my fastest and most rapid response is my loot ninja. Yeah! As I snatch up bits of loot out from front of you.
Of course, despite the fact that I have beaten the main game, I do actually have all the DLC episodes. So we're commencing them.
Do any of them take place during the game? Do they trigger in the game, or do you have to play them afterwards?
You have to play them afterwards.
Yeah.
I actually thought they might trigger during the game, but no.
They do slot in, apparently.
Yeah, the
Attack the darkness.
The Gladius one, I assume, is when Gladius decided to randomly walk off. And the Ignis one is when he got blinded on the on that ship.
Oh, that was the greatest joke ever. I attack the darkness. There's a chest in there.
Yeah, if I'm getting them, I guess you have to go around.
Yes, I do remember enjoying Final Fantasy 15. I would play another Final Fantasy. I'm definitely looking forward to Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Yeah, yeah. I don't really care about turn-based combat, so I'm kind of glad the remake of 7 seems to have similar combat to 15.
It is a more towards my tastes. I think it has that thing where you pause the game and you can queue up your commands like a strategy RPG.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of kept.
Might be mistaking that memory a bit, but I'm sure it
No,
had
I think they did announce
It's over.
that. Really did.
Giant Orc killed me.
I think they did announce that for the remake.
It horrifies me
15
because your Tiki mask is bobbing up and down onto my screen. No, 15 doesn't it?
Yeah, or does it? Because there is a wait mode I didn't have activated.
All I can really remember from the battling is that weird teleporty sword attack stuff that you had to rely on in order to survive later in the game.
Yeah.
Spend the battles charging around the place with that teleporter. Or you die.
Wasn't really the case to me though. I was considerably over-leveled
Oh no.
compared to the main story enemies.
Was when I got to the last mission, the enemies are really tough.
There were some
Struggle for
tough
them.
ones, but I was still over their level. So I did the ships and the side quests and hunt missions.
Did you do the there's like that weird temple thing that you go into at night time?
Yeah, I did that one.
I don't think I bothered with that one. 'cause too
That
hard.
one was pretty hard. Yeah, I did that one. I got a platinum in the game. I platted the game. Pretty easy plat. Hardest
an easy
thing
plat?
was probably the hardest thing about it was probably the stupid survival skill. Like you have to level up your camp, you level up certain skills,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and the survival one essentially you just have to run around in circles for ages and ages to pull it up. It levels up whilst you move around.
Well, I mean that doesn't necessarily sound like it's hard in a difficulty kind of manner.
No, it's just tedious and boring.
You just sort of just sit there running in a circle for ages whilst drinking a coke.
Well, it's not one of the last trophies I needed. So what I did was I looked up online and people suggested essentially putting an elastic band on the 2 analog sticks so the character ran around circles, and I just did that. And despite the fact that I was at level 9 out of 10 and I had like 50% experience, it still required like 4 solid hours for the character running around. Apparently, it takes like literally anywhere between up to 30 hours to fully level that thing.
Damn.
That's crazy. That is just shitty game design.
Yeah, I mean, when you're tying elastic bands to the analog stick, you know you've gone wrong with the game design.
Yeah.
They should at least, you know, you did all the side quests and shit. Just doing them should be just about enough to finish it off.
I mean, you'd expect all the running around I did for side quests, yeah, to really. I mean, it was level 9 to be fair when I did that. So, I mean, I would have dreaded to be at like level 5 still or 7.
Maybe the game
side quests.
didn't want you to use the car or fast travel as much as you did.
Yeah, I guess. But no, because it's like it is there in the game.
Mm.
I stole nothing. Sir Gallo has gone mad. Mad, I say.
Gallo must have a point. He wouldn't make it up.
How?
I shall not forgive this insult to my honor. Have at you!
Whoa, whoa, Sir Boyle! Calm yourself. Calm thyself. Calm thy tits.
He carried no loot. He must not have been the loot ninja. Still, track the others down. I will have my justice.
They're going to say, actually, no one stole the loot. I stole the loot, but I just wanted them all dead.
Probably, yeah. I bet he's going to say that. Literally, actually. I remember when we used to play, what was it? Warcraft, World of Warcraft, and Loot Ninja was actually a term that we were kind of familiar with.
Yep. There you go, I just ninja'd that loot.
Oh. Very slow traversal bullets again. How much damage did it do actually? Considering DPS, this one's probably more powerful, literally. Obviously. It's down there.
I'd hazard a guess the finest of loot. Well, nothing can attack this darkness.
I like the camera system in Final Fantasy 15. The way they take Pronto takes random photos, and some not so random photos as the quest goes on. That's pretty cool. Gives you a very nice, you know.
It was just a thing, sort of. It's its own payoff, isn't it? At the end, where you review them all.
Select the one you like.
Have a little storyline build up.
Yeah. And even then, it's just nice to see when it plays shows during the credits as well, which is cool. As it plays, darling, don't say bye me. Kind of weird that it plays that song.
Yeah,
it's intro as well, actually, if I get
a
that.
very odd kind of Western sounding song for them to pick.
Yeah, I think it does suit the. It suits it well. I think it suits the tone well. And
The
it's kind of a
ultimate
weird
road
choice.
trip.
I don't know. I didn't really feel very road trippy ultimately because there's way too much backtracking when you're in side quests.
Yeah.
But road trip is like very linear. It would have to be one way. You never backtrack. What's the mash doing?
This is utter lunacy. I am no ninja of loot.
Okay.
So Mash, let me check your loot.
I have no time for this. 2 hours.
You, Sir Mash. No, Sir Mash.
Hateful fire.
Tomas, no! Calm thyself.
He's taking leave of his senses. See, he's just hit a wall. Oh, he's mining.
What is he?
Been brain eaten by my powers.
Cursed luck.
Oh.
He carried no loot either. Ah well, it must be the final member of my former posse.
All free. What a surprise.
Intrigued me. Of this, I am certain.
Excellent. We shall approach the situation with the same certainty that you give us.
It's really weird when Pronto, when you go near a hunt mission, Pronto will say, "We're in the money." So does that mean that song is literally canon then in their universe? Does that mean the singer who sung that song is canon to their universe?
There's a few, like, obviously the game has product placement in it with Earth
fucking Pop
companies.
Noodle.
So
Pop Noodle, yeah. But there was a Pop Noodle side mission which was like, that felt really bad. That was like blatantly advertising something towards me.
and they started selling Pop Noodles in the UK as well recently.
That was cringy as fuck, that mission was. That Pop Noodle mission. I actually felt like the voice actors were kind of hamming it up on purpose as well.
Of course, it was a gag.
Like they were clearly like kind of mocking the idea of it. I mean, the guy the main guy who did the mission was Gladio. Sorry, not Gladio. Gladio.
Yes, he looked.
And he was like okay, but at one point, Nox said something. And he's like, "Oh yeah!" It's like really playing it up. And I was like, "Oh, they're blatantly ripping the piss out of this."
He loves his cup noodles, the greatest product in the world.
Oh, yeah, it's cup noodles. Sorry, isn't that Pop Noodles? Wow, that was just like horrible advertisement. Shameless advertisement. I mean, I thought it would just be like a generic item in the game. And you can see adverts on Fanboys, but a whole mission dedicated to it.
It's like a signpost for like a petrol company of some sort in the background in a lot of the cutscenes.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more product placement. Although the Pop Noodle is like the most egregious of
Yeah, it just kind of builds people's interest in it, and it makes sense that they started selling it in the shops just so that cash in. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Pretty fancy noodles.
I've seen some of the types of selling in Japan which look pretty cool. I'm guessing, I don't know, we don't sell it here, but I'm guessing in the UK it's probably more
They got
standard variants.
Possibly. They got 3, I think. They did one. I did 1 or 2 on Seriously Hungry.
Yeah.
Hawk Tom Kotsu one. I remember the other one.
I've seen some pretty cool ones, some like images. Like ones with eggings, like a literal uncooked egg and stuff that you boil at the same time and stuff.
I guess wouldn't surprise me if UK food laws prevented that. I'm sure they won't soon when American food laws become food laws with that great trade deal. It's going to be huge, the trade deal. President
It's gonna be huge.
POTUS has said so himself. It's going to be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
You know, the character Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh! He calls the main character Yu-Gi-Oh! Huge. So I'm confused, I'm very confused when Donald Trump says huge.
Huge.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's gonna be hit. Yu-Gi-Oh!
It would be funny if the UK, rather than becoming a part of Europe, became like a part of the US, like a state in the US. That'd be amazing.
That would be quite the turn of events. Once the government have fucked up the UK so badly, and once Donald Trump has purchased part of Greenland, he'll come and purchase the UK.
Yeah, that'd be amazing because then like you'd be on like UK healthcare system where they literally don't have a healthcare system. Like people will be like literally. I mean, and the US is like one of the most powerful countries in the world, but I think a lot of people there like live in third world country conditions.
Yes, there was a kind of a slip of the tongue, a hint that in part of this trade deal the NHS might be on the table. But then politicians were fast backpedaling as quickly as they could, saying, no, it's not.
That's also scheme damage. The NHS is a well-established British thing that they definitely wouldn't want to get rid of.
It would be too much rigmarole for that.
How would the trade deal affect that though?
The idea was, it's been suggested that USA might purchase parts of the NHS.
Oh wow, alright. But what
And if
like
they
private companies?
Yeah, they may privatise parts of it.
Alright, I see. Man, that'd be terrible. Oh, nothing from our pro character. Oh, is that a siren? That's good. Nothing for us.
Gunstyrker.
Where is this guy?
We're climbing this epic tower now, I see. And you can see those guards patrolling down below.
What's this last night, exactly?
Sir Stu.
Stop telling us what floor he's on.
Oh my god, Gekadami. You threw this man to his death dramatically, like in Game of Thrones, but you didn't finish the job. Ah! Do you not see that? Whoa, no you don't. Just emptiness. I'm sorry, I swear, there's a person there.
Happened, I think last stream or the stream before that I could see a guy randomly in the sky.
It's understandable that synchronizing all the physics engine physics and character ragdolling would be too costly on the bandwidth.
Yeah, I can understand that. It always seems like when someone's glitchy out though, because we do see, we see enemies fly in the same direction.
Generally.
But sometimes you just seem to glitch up on one of our ends and stay stuck.
Stay still.
I think it's because generally the same emitters are triggering. The enemies are standing in the same place when they're alive, but
yeah,
certain physics ending kind of enact upon it. And for some reason, it's random. I don't really know why it's random. Damn it, the Paladin just bubbled up. The fucker! Paladins, when they bubbled up in World of Warcraft, when you're in a duel with them, you may as well just immediately quit the duel when they bubble up.
oh, the Paladin was like OP as fuck, wasn't they?
If I recall.
Kind of amazing how powerful some of the classes are compared to others. Like maybe they balance it all out now. You know, when kind of Phantom using that when they release, the classic World of Warcraft that they're talking about releasing.
Whoa!
Like gonna have all the horrible unbalanced shit in it. And
Finally, we can
really
go back and
crazy
play the
OP.
game again. Surely we'd be more interested in the modern version because it basically because it's 10 years ago when we played it. It'd basically be a different game by now.
Yeah.
Stay still.
We had 1 or 2 major graphical overhauls to the game.
That guy must be below us. Because... It must be. I guess I'm gonna find out. Oh, wait, he is down here.
Found him.
Yeah. So I'll investigate his chest.
Find the loot.
Loot ninja! Die, hypocrite!
Oh, I guess he is a loot ninja.
It's a stew. You're gonna stew in your own juices for this crime.
He had no loot either.
Oh,
Curious. Nonetheless, you deserve a reward. Return to me!
Birds and a fish.
Return to me.
wait, where is he? I mean, I guess he's down there normally. So.
Guy has clearly misunderstood the situation.
Roll twice.
Come on.
So I get 20. 13! Ain't too bad. That was more powerful than mine, but it's a fucking Tog gun again. Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with dog?
And the shit. The shotguns are nice. But that's the shit. Maybe the rocket launchers are good too. I don't think I've ever even seen a Tog rocket launcher. Wait, where is it?
Tricky because this place is so multi-leveled.
I'm pretty sure it was on the lowest level. Well,
Yes, I would. Certainly, it was really low down.
Right,
Let's just hop
down
down
here.
here. Quite a big area.
it is, yeah.
You're back. Let's get your reward, shall we?
Yes.
About my former colleagues. If none of them were stealing the group's loot, I wonder who was.
Yeah, I wonder
gonna
who
steal
fucking
the loot.
was.
Item from this chest. One.
Oh no!
I was actually expecting him to ninja the loot from it, and we have to kill him to get it. I'm not trying to do this horrible. There you go. What the hell is up with that? Every time it goes back into it, do you see the glitch again?
Yeah, it's reminds me of when my
How
graphics
weird.
card was doing that thing where it was.
Was dark and I
Yeah.
a true look into the duplicitousness of interpersonal relationships. Now come see me so you can explain what the hell I just said.
It was very
How
duplicitous
weird.
of you.
I
You have to
don't
sort of
understand
stare
this.
at the rotten corpse of this mimic.
I don't quite understand what was going on and who, what, where would the loot go? Was he putting the loot in its mouth and it was eating the loot? Is that what we're meant to understand?
I don't know why there was a mimic there. I think he was trying to.
He said something along the lines it was a mimic all along. I think he said, but I don't quite get it.
He seemed surprised, but at the same time, it seemed like he was trying to get us eaten by the mimic.
Well, he did die himself, so he must not have knew the mimic was there.
Maybe it was just a random gag.
Yeah.
Because everyone knew that he was the guy that stole all the stuff from his party.
No,
The finest tale ever written.
He seemed legitimate in his belief that someone else stole the loot. And I think it was the mimic who was stealing the loot in the end. I think that's what it's meant to be.
Ate all his loot,
Oh.
but
This lift works now. How bizarre.
handy.
Okay, is it a lift? Right, maybe it doesn't work now. Oh fuck! Wait, if it's not gonna fall on us, is it? Oh, maybe not.
No.
Alright, there it is. I was kind of like, who is the lift? Oh my god, because that room looks like a lift shaft. We're about to get crushed to death.
Crushed, but not quite to death, just crushed like a bit. Whoa!
Oh no, it's a mimic. Shows poorly.
Damn it, 50-50 chance. Ew, it closed again. Let's do it in
I'll
this
say.
chest. Oh! Is this just the mimic's wicked powers?
Oh god, please turn back so we can see.
Like a giant horrible slug. You duplicitous mimic you. It's the word of the day, by the way. I'm gonna say it like 20 times.
Duplicitous. But what a word it is!
You're really stretching the limits of the old thesaurus to crack out a word like that.
Do you remember that in the Final Fantasy 15 at one point it turns out Pronto was raised in the Imperial City and he had that code bar in his hand?
Oh, it was like kind of, was it like he's not human?
I don't quite understand what the implication was. It was so random and came out of nowhere and literally meant nothing in the end. I don't even understand why that was even in the game. It was just like, oh, you've saved me, but actually I'm technically like one of them because code bar. And then everyone's like, we don't give a shit. And then it's like, well, moving on. Totally different plot point now.
But look how much your bond grew with Pronto with that, or at least how much his grew with you.
I mean, I liked all the characters in it. I don't quite understand that plot point now. Well, no, it's a red baby dragon who's under your brain control. Wait, no, it's not. Not anymore.
Brain control is worn out. Watch out! Dragon is breathing hot fire.
I wonder what season Game of Thrones was at when this came out. If Game of Thrones was even... No, it must have been...
2012 this, so... Game of Thrones was like 2011. Right?
Oh, season 2 then? Was that? Only season 2?
Quite possibly. I mean, a game of games, yeah. It's got to be from Game of Thrones.
I read the book.
8 seasons, right? So, 1 a year. Did they take a gap year?
Yes, they took 1 gap year.
So...
The 8th season. Between the 7th and the 8th was the year.
So that would mean 9 years passed. The last season was this year. So actually, maybe 2010.
I'm never sorry.
2010. So it would have been what, season 3 when this came out?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there were dragons in it already at that point. No, Barsha!
Dum, 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 dum. Welcome to the Hall of Hyperion.
Yeah, well, Hyperion. Guess it must be very close to the old guy himself.
Get these rivers of blood. The rivers of blood hurt. Oh, I got hit by something at the same time.
No, it doesn't damage me.
Coincidence then. The Storm Knight's wicked powers.
Stay still.
Blessed Squire. What Paladin actually do that?
Paladin has the ability to raise anyone in his constabulary to the rank of knight.
Or heal himself. Quit it! Quit healing yourself.
He was raising his sword high, filling that life bar.
Quit healing yourself and start hitting yourself. Me.
And stay down.
I'm setting everyone on fire.
Wicked torturous screaming. Did not sound good.
The flames! The purifying flames. Nobody escapes the heat.
Hold it.
Extinguish his flame. I mean, there's nothing extinguished about it, my good friend. Oh, so they think we're demons, do they?
They seem to think that. But then they're also apparently working for Hanson Sorcerer.
Sorcerer Jack, a man of magic. How is his magic not demonic?
I mean, it's
Commands
got
dragons.
Queen, right?
Maybe these guys are under a glamour.
Maybe. Yeah.
You see red, do you? Well,
Yeah, I do.
I see fields of green.
Red roses too.
Red roses too, though, so I do see
Red
red
rose.
as well.
Yeah, so I was about to say, if you do see red, then. Is that infinite amount of enemies here or something?
Battle does seem to be waging on. We're basically like fighting the keep's entire barrack. They're just emptying out. The Black Badass Knight.
Don't force me to kill you. You bastards.
Wouldn't the Badass Knight realise that if they keep this up, they're all gonna die?
We're all gonna die. Killed so many people. Can't even look at myself in the mirror. All I can see is the dead. I hear the screams every night, every time I close my eyes.
No.
It's like in real life. And also, I guess we literally have to kill them on to events.
When you become stressed out in these games, do you go and kill scores of people in real life in order to kind of take the edge off?
Yeah.
Scores of people.
Donald Trump is right, video games make me violent.
Oh yeah.
I mimic what I do in video games all the time in real life.
Yeah. I take my shotgun and start blasting around, you know, like I'd have a shotgun easily at hand's reach.
Yeah. I mean, if you lived in America, you would literally have a shotgun and use it at arm's reach. But...
With siren skin customization, Hyperion,
Maybe.
Honor.
Maybe with the trade deals with America, they will have shotguns at hand's reach.
I don't think. I don't think the stores will be lined with cut-rate weaponry.
Maybe. Who knows? That way all those knife gangs in London can upgrade to guns.
Yeah. That way they'll have the facilities to defend themselves properly from a knife attack.
Yeah. Sure.
I bet so.
Welcome to Ye Old
Burdens.
Emporium.
Ye old Emporium.
The old bullet emporium.
Magic's no match.
Did you buy a gun just now?
No. I bought a skin.
Oh, it must have been a skin. Was it a siren skin?
Yeah, siren skin.
Excellent.
If you've got gold, I've got
See,
treasures.
Well, let's jump down to this boss fight area, because there's always a jump down to a boss fight area.
Handsome bridge. Dirty fucker.
Get my camcorder ready. There we go. Gonna put dubstep behind footage of you guys dying and get tons of hits on the Echo Net. It's awesome.
You know,
Okay. Action.
The dragon from the beginning of the campaign approaches!
Oh.
Roll for initiative!
Some dragon.
Tiny Tina is really bad at putting on a Roland voice, but she's really good at putting on a Handsome Jack voice, apparently. Like talking like Handsome Jack.
Don't let him hate you like that.
She's just that damn. She's a good DM.
Yeah. But she's really bad at the Roland.
He just has a different perception of Roland than we do.
Apparently.
Maybe Roland talks to her like on her level.
Maybe. Oh. Oh no, I used my special ability too soon. That was a mistake.
The Handsome Jack just said that was a lucky shot,
I'm a summon Roland again.
but he actually said, "Ha! Lucky shot!"
She wouldn't.
Rolling time!
Greatest Vern Van Stan.
Do you think he used to become a goad?
Yep. The same mechanic, alright? It's flying around above us.
Yeah.
If we had bombs, he'd go down a lot easier.
Oh, cool over there.
Roland is, he's joined the fight with his turret.
What the hell, Smoke? You know we get something open like that. Duck and move, duck and move.
Did you check, by the way, if the Tales from the Borderlands was on PlayStation or PlayStation Plus?
Oh, no, I guess I'll check after this.
Yeah, maybe we can put it on PlayStation on the show. That could be an interesting thing once we've done all this.
Some more lore.
Yeah. Actually, it would be interesting to do that technically before we do the very last DLC, because that is set after that thing. After this one. So I'm almost sure I played it because it was free on PlayStation Plus. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy it.
It's hard to say because I think several Tales games have ended up on Plus, so I kind of lost track as to which ones are.
I know it's not on PlayStation now though, which is kind of weird. That was my mistake.
Still, your transformed state can't really achieve much. Actually, you throw your axe, don't you?
I'm right, actually. Really fast.
You know why we're doing so well against the dragon?
Oh.
Because we've got amazing dragon stinger things that go. Scorpions, that's right. You got scorpions. Instantly kill a dragon with a scorpion. The thing you learn is you can never fool a dragon twice.
Can't you? What's that?
Well, you see in Game of Thrones, whenever she lost a dragon, she never lost another dragon in the same way.
That's true.
And any effort to attempt to lose the dragon is easily dodged in the same manner.
Get up here and I'll kill you myself. Just let me unlock the door.
He's doing it. He's unlocking.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
I'll have to make sure to stop by the Iridium shop before we go to the final DLC.
Yeah. Good point.
Dragon was actually shitting money straight from its dragon's treasure trove.
Yeah.
Atop that mountain that's in the Hobbit.
Lair of Infinite Agony. So this is where the crumpet missions as well.
Look at this place. The agony in here could be quite significant, go on for a really long time. Not quite infinitely though.
No, I was about to say, I don't think it can go on forever. Check the map. Seeing a bit of a quest in this area. Is there a fast travel now?
Is that the Iron Throne over there?
It is not. What am I looking at? Oh, it's just a lever. Is this a lift?
It is. One of the finest lifts in all of whatever this kingdom is actually called.
You
Oh my
dropped
God!
into the moldy dungeon, embarrassed at how easily the sorcerer lured you into his trap.
Good luck escaping my dungeon, jackasses. It's been real.
So, how are you back to town?
Oh wait.
Can't. You
What
trapped,
comes to
son.
it there?
But I want to do side quests and stuff.
Oh, good point.
Hmm.
Suddenly, this happens.
What? What?
What's happening?
Oh, the wall's falling down.
Sounds like a prisoner or something.
Maybe she'll know a way out of here.
Well, let's go find her then.
Maybe she'll know a way out of here.
Oh, that's wrong. She's in night trouble. I'm Jack's one point.
You need healing badly. Fairly well. I am but a humble merchant, and these are my wares.
The shop just said, I got potions and armor. Kinda. Because he's not actually have potions and armor.
Welcome to Cleric
Yeah,
Zed's
he's
Health
there.
Emporium.
Kinda.
Shield, so the quest though.
Back there, you can't just force us to fall into a trap. We need a chance to escape it or something.
Yeah, roll dice.
Sorry, I didn't think you guys would make it so far in one session. I hadn't planned this part in advance. I'm making it up as I go.
Yeah, but the rules say
Literally, downstairs, 6 people are beating info out of a Hyperion spy, and you're talking about rules? Seriously?
Oh, Scotland. It's the Lich King.
Family members.
Hey, I'm Simon, wizard. Nice to meet you.
Simon the Sorcerer. Hi.
What the?
I got unlimited power.
I just cursed you. Don't be angry though, because it's a pretty cool curse. You ready? You can talk to the dead. Like I said, pretty cool.
Curse.
In return for this gift, I need you to find my brother Edgar, visit the mass graves I dug, resurrect some bodies, and see if Edgar's one of them. Also, you're welcome. Anyway, off with you.
Oh.
What a powerful wizard. Oh, by the way.
Wait, where's this quest? Oh, it's very far away. Where are the crumpets? I think there's one right here. I suppose.
It would be hard to find in this place. Superbly vertical.
Oh.
You just... bitch.
Yeah, there are some crumpets hidden on the ledge, that's why. Which I grabbed. I got 'em!
Delicious crumpets. We can snack on those later.
Mmm.
Shut up! Shoot me till you love me.
You think Team Tiny cooks all crumpets herself then?
She must at least know how to toast them.
Well, yeah, I mean, literally makes them herself, like, you know.
Rolls fresh dough.
Yeah. Is it dough crumpets? I said it would be, wouldn't it? 'Cause it's type of bread.
I suppose. Isn't quite. It's kind of raised a little bit.
Calm down.
Yeah, I think it would be dough, wouldn't it? Oh, I wonder if you make it with giant crumpet. A cake that is a crumpet.
Although the texture is different from bread per se.
Please stop.
Maybe
Yeah, but it's still a type of bread. Like it's like brioche, you know. It's still dough. Big dough. Huh?
Is it dough?
Is it dough? I'd assume it would be. It is dough.
Oh, it's dough.
It is dough. Oh, actually quite an interesting thing. Maybe one day I should try and make a giant crumpet.
Yes, the biggest you can make.
I'm pretty sure it's very basic in its making. I mean, it doesn't require any exotic ingredients, I don't think.
Suppose you have to like stab the little holes in the top to give it that
This will hurt.
to allow it to cook on the inside.
Oh.
You know they have those little. They're always pinpricked with little holes.
This will hurt.
Must be a necessary part of the preparation process. Or is it actually because it's like separating slightly as it goes up and trying to get the holes? I'm not 100% on that.
Don't know. Couldn't say.
I can see some
across
crumpets.
the hole.
Jump for them, Gekadami.
Jesus, how do we get across now?
The ladder on the farthest.
Oh my god, Spider can jump! It's like in real life. There's a ladder. Look, ladder.
This water on the floor. Feces?
Nah, probably just water. Totally legit H2O.
Pretty sure there are more compounds than just hydrogen and oxygen twice in those things.
Twice. Hydrogen by oxygen. Twice. Hydrogen. I can't believe hit himself in the face 3 times in a row. 12% chance.
You rolled the dice. You lost.
Yeah, it's like I'm playing what's that game called? Dungeons and Dragons. Roll dice. 12% chance.
Someone should do a test to see whether it's there's more chance of people having statistically unlikely bad luck things happening, statistically unlikely good luck things happening, and which happens more, even though the statistics are technically the same.
Apparently, statistically, there's like a higher percent chance. I think you get heads in a coin toss than tails.
But tails never fails.
Stay put.
And I also think there's statistically a chance to get a higher specific number in rolling a dice. Don't quite know how or why that's the case, but apparently it is. Oh my god, it's a guy with a sword.
So it would be a loaded dice.
Stop.
I guess maybe, I mean the dice isn't like the same on all sides, right? So maybe like the fact
I
that
suppose a
it's slightly
6
different each side.
technically would be a lighter side than the other sides because there's more divots.
Yeah, more holes, yeah. What about the heads on the coin though?
It could be that one side is fractionally heavier than the other of us, increasing the odd of it falling on the head
Chamber.
tends to have a
Whoa!
large raised bit of coin, whereas the tails being a gate. Can't access those.
Depends where you live, I guess.
I'm sure money's exactly the same in all the world, and it never changes.
We don't have a gate on our coin.
You're probably a faulty coin.
Stop. We're done.
10 time.
I think because in France they don't call they do kind of technically call one coin a head, but it's actually face.
Help here.
Because the English invent everything and then become really bad at it.
I'm not entirely sure what the
This will
translation of tails would be in the French. Because say pile in the French for the tails, but I don't quite know what that translates to in English specifically. So.
Trap!
Where's
This is
uh,
riddled with traps.
Where's the dead brother quest? Alright, apparently up north.
A simple quest. Resurrect corpses.
Right here, apparently. Oh, wait, no, through this door.
This one's green. Maybe we can open this one.
Can't
to taste your lungs.
hold it.
Alright, some badass necromancer.
This is some badass necromancy indeed.
Oh, he's really...
He's-
Alright, you brainwashed him, that's why.
He's walking
Thought you-
forwards like a menacing wrestler.
Yeah, I thought it was very casual.
Dum, dum,
I
dum,
guess
dum.
you, He's talking.
Testing powerful necromancies.
He's talking. Is he talking because we have that curse on us?
I said no. Oh yes, yes, we
That'd be an amazing
understand
attention
it.
to detail.
Near one of my corpse stashes. Just walk up and touch the bodies and you should revive them. Edgar in there? No? Doesn't look like it. He'd be wearing a crown. I think these are just some bandits I ganked. Oh well, better
Okay.
kill them all.
Hey, talk to us. No, we can talk to you.
We'll
We wish to
re-kill
converse.
Stay still.
Please don't make us kill you.
Badass.
Oh no. Oh, that's why. Right, the Walden. We can't have mortal scouts. And most Golden Scouts are badasses.
Yeah, apparently. I'm sure
Okay.
she wasn't saying badass, she was saying
I know-
dadass.
I noticed that happens quite a lot actually. There are doing some type of enemies for the characters called them badasses, but not specifically called badasses. I guess some enemies just are considered badasses. They're more powerful.
Yeah, they're just considered quite badass. Like me.
Pull out the swords. I mean, you're not considered a badass. Your ass is just considered bad because of your horrible flatulence
Oh, yes.
and the general odour that emits from you.
Flatulence. Flatulence rising.
Your skeletons are fiery. You should have been incriminated by now.
This will hurt.
Oh, guys, got on my head.
Love my power.
But your brainwashing is on his head. How's that work?
Devouring the brain that he doesn't have.
Oh, what? The fiery skull. Come on now. Cut. Ooh. That's disturbing.
I can't get it! It's anything like the king's head. You can pack a punch.
That was way faster.
When you find Edgar, you're not like bringing him back to me or anything. I just want to make sure he's dead. We were both courting this Duchess. She chose him. I got angry. Blah blah blah. Anyway, when you do find him, put a bullet in his head.
Well, I mean, there's no point in resurrecting him if he's already...
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. He wants us to resurrect him. I mean, I guess he wants to make sure he's dead, so he might not be dead, but if we found his corpse, I don't know. It's not very convincing of a quest objective.
Save me.
Nope.
Help.
Oh wait, is the queen gonna be Angel? Does that kind of sound like the Angel? Maybe the prisoner's Angel and the queen's Tina. I'm almost sure the queen's gonna be Tina.
Hey, what up?
What the hell's this about?
It'd be quite funny.
Oh, it's a trap. I'm almost sure it's gonna be Tina.
A trap. Come on, no one builds traps. It'd be dangerous to the employees. Fuck. Oof. Uh-oh, this isn't good.
What the? How was this that one? This literally went up at the same time on the front. Oh, I can resurrect us both at the same time, really. Got two little things for us. Cool.
Both crushed to death.
How are we supposed to do that one?
Yeah, shit. Go underneath. Oh, shit.
Oh no, no, not again. God damn it!
Ceiling, it grows nearer!
There must be a sequence to it where at one point they don't both go up at the same time.
Oh,
Or then
so
literally all
the
three of them go
situation.
up at the same time. Oh my god, it's costing me a lot of money. Okay.
Uh-oh. Doesn't look good.
Nonsense. It's going down. God damn it. I feel like it's costing me so much money.
My money!
I wanna take my capital with me when I die. I'll give it to a Hyperion. So where exactly?
Yeah, perhaps inspiration will come to us when we delve deeper into this.
There's a lot more enemies around here somewhere.
Oh no, one of them's seen you!
Actually, they saw you. They're running after you, but seeing as you ran out of their range, you diverted their attention to me.
I turned around and saw the enemies charging at you. That's all the evidence I need.
Hey guys!
I came down here before, didn't I?
Yeah. Pretty sure the crumpet is
Somewhere here in
high
the
up.
Chamber of Woe.
Yeah, high up.
You won't enjoy
By
this.
the way, these guys are looking at me.
Hey skeletons, how's it hanging?
Kill the little man!
They just want to talk.
Conversational skills require some work.
Why is this door over here locked though?
We've been locked in.
There must be something to do with that weird puzzle. Or trap, I should say. Batman!
When you play a game of cricket and you want to win, you have to sometimes field and other times you play as the Batman. Na, 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 na. Batman. Batman. You're out.
Wait, there's a ladder here. There's nothing.
Gotcha.
Maybe the situation shook up.
No, not that time.
Yeah, they're all down there.
No, not that time.
Okay, so now they're all out of sync. Before they were all down at the same time. Whether or not there's enough time to actually reach the far end of it.
Alright, there you go. Yeah, looks like I'm managing to. Oh, what? Bullshit!
No, 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 no. Got to the end of pontoon number 3, but
What the hell? Yeah, she got to the end of number 3.
yeah.
Jesus. This is kind of bullshit because they're literally just left to be randomized, aren't they?
Yeah, largely.
Like there's no sequence to them, it's just moving in total randomness. No, that's not real good, they're going up at the same time. Oh,
Ooh!
yeah, it looks like they're out of sync there. Yes, these were definitely out of sync.
See if you can
Okay.
throw the lever. Must be an off button for it.
This looks good. There you go, I did it. I pulled the lever.
Excellent work. I deftly traversed the corridor.
The lever doesn't work anymore.
You assume, of course, you weren't trying to get it going again to crush me to death.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
We've arrived at the Grimstone Sepulchre.
That's a lot of enemies.
You won't enjoy this. Got something for ya.
The undead are weak against explosives.
Please stop.
Throw a few more bombs in. See how that goes. Bone breaker.
I love my powers.
There's like a whole fleeting of enchanted skeleton archers at the top. Take a corner to recover my health. Just get my power up there. So my power remained in effect.
You dead?
Yeah, the archers at the top rained holy hell on me.
You're not killing him.
I think one's got a shield that's like in
One
between me.
right behind you. There's only behind you.
Get up, get up! You've got
There's one enemy just casually standing there.
Hold it.
I'm sure it's anything but casual.
Just waiting to be killed by you. Watching you. Begging
Watching
to
and
die.
waiting, commiserating.
Are the enemies up there? One of them. You good?
Silence.
A necromancer.
There he is. He's basically the big man behind the undead rampage.
There's 3 of them.
Now we've killed basically their ace in the hole. That was that big rampage of monsters. Release me at once, he says.
cannot be. Somebody deliver the beast!
Well, that's that.
Said my powers were prophetic.
Prophetic. Prophetic. Amazing.
Yes.
Quite confident. We're something on the roll. 12! Not great.
Gonna be the most generic crap. Legendary crap.
Pretty much.
I think we dumped nearly 100,000 into those that trap corridor.
Yeah. Roundabout. It was very expensive. It was a very expensive endeavour indeed.
My coffers!
Temple of Misworship. A lot of money here.
Significant amount of worship happens here.
A fire mage.
It's the magic word Avada Kedavra.
Oh my god, the magic word just flew away. Flaming Phoenix. That's also a white one.
Those are enrobed in pure light.
It's not even textured to me.
You do, but use your imagination.
Aye, super fire mage.
It meant a day off for the guy that calls them in.
Oh, what? Wait, are they meant to be white, you reckon, or are they literally untextured?
Well, it can't be untextured. Don't be too... I mean, I guess they did miss the weird thing about the mimics, but...
Because they're like literally just white. It's really weird. Do you have detail on them as well when you look at them? Bad fire mage and
flaming down... Holy hell!
quite the badass, that's for sure. Killed.
Killed something.
Oh, you sorcerer. Oh, no, the last sorcerer.
Like, it's just weird, it's like a silhouette of white.
Yeah. So they have like detail on them, see? Oh, sure, they're not textured. It does. No, there's not textured stuff generally looks so white though.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, weird.
Strange thing in the ceiling, casting down white. Or was that the actual mage's power? Impressive. Yeah, we did. Their worship has basically come to an end, a screeching halt.
It has indeed.
Don't you understand? Their god will not be happy.
No. Wait, where's the?
I mean, they wouldn't worship him if he wasn't real.
No, I think so. Oh god, it's real and I can prove it!
Yes.
Well, we worship him, right? So we wouldn't worship him if it wasn't real.
Yes. I guess billions can't be wrong. That would just be the greatest crime of humanity.
Just. What's that?
And that.
It's a rocket launcher.
Okie dokie
Yeah.
doke.
Generic white rocket launcher. Useless. Oh. Oh, there's an acid trap on the floor.
Watch your step. Oh! One of these days I'm going to open one of these tiny treasure chests and find the best treasure in the whole fucking game. It'd be amazing. Is there a side path up here?
I don't know, didn't see any path. I'm a bit confused as to where I want to go now.
Don't know if this was a dead end.
Came from there.
It just round to.
It's not like a button up there or something. Looks like there should be a button somewhere to open one of these doors.
There's a door with a green button here.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that's the one after.
You can see the spirit. And a res point here. 2 graves for us to spawn in.
Yeah, what's the down you? Oh, yeah, there's nothing down you.
We're going to bone barracks.
That light over there.
Oh god, the undead. Shoot brittle skeleton, brittle bones. It'd make him easier to kill on account of his brittleness. He'd grasp me with his big strong brittle bones and go, "Stop hurting my arm!"
Purple skeleton. Oh my god!
Right, future is now old skeleton. These skeletons could be of the first men, you know.
They could be.
True ancients in every way of the word.
Oh wait, here's all these
Nope. Nobody in there but that troop of cookie scouts I accidentally ran over. Though in my
They're really weird, slow frame rate resin. I wonder if that's a subtle nod to that old Hercules film where it made some stop motion animation skeletons.
It's a bit obscure. Maybe. It's possible, maybe they just
Just had a slow frame rate. Yeah.
just a trope. Skeletons very slowly.
Well, as silly as that weird slow motion effect was, it was lauded as being an amazing effect back in the day.
Yeah.
You would believe skeletons have risen from the dead to battle Hercules and all the other Argonauts.
Oh, 11, cut that.
Whoa!
Roll
Really scare the
on
shit out of me, those bloody mimics.
Got some for ya.
That's a clusterfuck over there.
What the hell? There's all the explosions. Oh, grenade,
Tossing grenades.
like, separate. In fact, this game should have a whole hand grenade. Instead of the other.
Yeah, to purge the place of the wicked undead skeletons.
Oh, mainly just to be a reference to, that Mighty Python.
And the Holy Grail.
Or maybe a Worms reference.
Your moments from
Could be
death.
Hallelujah.
Oh, yeah, I can't res off a immortal skeleton. I didn't kill that seer.
Come on, Edgar, where are you? See, this is why you never get drunk before a murder. Burn his house down.
Why are we assisting in wholesale murder?
This guy's paying us. Let's hit me one. Oh god, there's so many enemies coming at us, so. We'll be leveling up in no time with all these 2 experiences.
Yeah. Clearly, we're powerful enough already.
Quite a
That
few
level
enemies
50
are
stuff is just for a
literally-
joke.
Quite a few of these enemies are literally lower level than the ones in the last DLC. Shit, well, most of them are. Only a very select few are actually higher.
looks like the stuff from Legends has come, risen again.
What was about to say? I mean, that's what it's gotten to. What was I say? I don't know, paying attention.
I see the enemy over the massive corpse of the mimic. Kind of unsatisfying shooting this with a shotgun because it just kind of goes true and doesn't even respond.
There's your shield. Carrington Sarah's dead. Oh my god, there's another one. Is anyone or is it the same one?
See, my power is being dragged around by it in its invisible form.
Again? Oh my god, another one.
Extending this combat.
Don't go near him because they did teleport. You have to shoot him at distance.
So many wicked traps in this place. No one,
Awesome.
none can survive.
Yeah, these traps are wicked awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harmon Skillington.
Sorry, Armored Skeleton. Dinner time.
He's killing the other monster. Well, we actually managed to kill it, I don't know. He succeeded in his. Oh my god, it's a brittle skeleton! But it's not very brittle.
No, he's more powerful than the average skeleton.
Money! Got his shield.
I'm unsure how effective a shield would be from a spreading shotgun.
I mean, if all the spread hits the shield, then
I guess the barrel is quite long on this. But it's still quite a spread.
Scope!
Is that daylight?
Maybe.
Please!
Maybe.
Okay, I just give up. The dark character cannot stomach it anymore.
You become a Skillington. Rabbit Scan's got me on my head.
Once you give up all hope, the last vestige of hope truly gone in this place, your skin just withers away and you become an immortal skeleton.
Yeah.
Ooh, in a really shitty CGI effect as well as you transform.
Amazing CGI. That's where my head look.
To achieve the effect, they grill some cheese, film it, and then kind of make it transparent on top of the person. A perfect bubbling skin.
Cheese.
Hopefully the next door. Every door we see,
All of the dead.
I hope is the door to the exit.
Just the Hall of the Dead. Maybe these guys brothers here. I don't think he's too far away. There's a locked door there.
We cannot venture forth this way.
No, we can't.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Not a mimic, but it opened with such gusto.
Oh no, flaming heads!
You can only keep one at bay. The skulls are too fast. Ours
Hold
to chase. Yeah. I wasn't worried. Seems like there's a high quantity of monsters. Just generic mobs. Keep us busy. There's Handsome Jack's up there, loading it up on the Iron Throne. Sorry, the Handsome Throne, piece of shit.
Quite interesting the way the skeletons up when you have them on my head, because if you just stand still there, they just randomly attack nothing. But if you make a noise, they'll actually attack where you are stood.
Well, they've considered that degree of detail.
Yeah, although how can they hear without a head is quite bizarre.
Well, they didn't think that far ahead. Because there was no head.
Oh.
Seems like these crumpets are below us. Maybe the
Yeah.
next room is like a tall room.
I think they're in that lift shaft.
Trying to find out.
See, so you originally started.
We instantly sell those femurs for a high price. That's why we get money when we pick them up. There are a lot of dogs in this town. And they need delicious bones to chew. I'm sure it doesn't matter which...
Brittle bones actually bring money, don't they?
They suck all the marrow out of them. Good for transplants. No, my bone marrow! It's making me dead and stuff. And junk.
Oh, who's got a set? A necromancer.
There must be powerful magic abound.
No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I've been frozen.
We ended those skeletons.
What, there's no say or nothing about?
Stood on you, so. Oh yeah. He's open.
Oh,
Oh.
there's another one.
Riddle him right full of bullets. Now give me a moment to examine. Way down.
Wait a minute. I think if you stand on this side, might be able to see it.
See, so we started up there, didn't we?
Wait,
Yes,
no, I
there.
see.
There, it's on that doorway.
Oh, you see him?
Ledge. It's very small.
Oh yeah, there. Is that a doorway? Oh, so it would look like there's actually a door that would lead there. Well, jump down onto it. If you jump down between those pillars, you should be able... Oh, actually, it looks like you're in the right place. Can land in the doorway. Oh, are you sure? Okay.
Nice. Oh, I wonder if there's an accelerated way back up, or if I have to take the full chumps route back up.
What's through that doorway now?
What was the vault symbol?
Click on it.
Discovered it.
Ooh.
Free to discover. Oh, fortunately, it might be a vault symbol, but it's not a shortcut.
That's all there is there, just the vault symbol, literally nothing else.
Yeah, other than the way back down.
I wonder if I can bring you back.
See how that would work.
Wait, let me try. If I open this door. Sears Sanctum.
You've arrived at the Sears Sanctum, eh? I'll just have to begin the epic journey back up.
Yeah, maybe there's a
straight to the balls.
Because one of those locked doors we crossed about several times. Maybe they've suddenly opened.
Yeah.
There's why I can exit this place.
Hi, Gagadami.
Oh, there you are.
The ultimate shortcut. There's no beating that. Welcome to the Seersucker's Sanctum.
The prisoners. No, alright, just the corpses. There's the guy here.
Are you amongst them? Re-kill them.
Telling us if he's there or not.
No, stop fighting corpses.
Oh, boss, skeleton.
At least it's not a Jack skeleton.
I mean, you talk about Jack, but you don't know Jack.
Bump, 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 ba da bump, 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 ba da bump, bump, bump.
I don't think mostly of Kingdom Hearts, and I think of Just Down.
Yes.
He was in like 2 of the games.
Bum, bum, ba da bum, 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 ba da bum.
He wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 3 in any form, if I recall correctly. Well, it wasn't even a summon.
No.
It's definitely weird considering that he's appeared in 2 of the previous games.
Yes, it is odd that 2 had a lot of repeat stuff, repeat appearances, but 3 didn't have them.
No.
Because
I mean, you got the Little Mermaid as a summon. You got some other characters from the second game and first as summons, but not Jack for some reason.
Aladdin wasn't there.
No, wasn't. Was the genie a summon in Kingdom Hearts 3? I don't remember anymore.
Ooh.
I think he was.
You know that they can't afford Will Smith being their cast.
Oh right. Yeah. That's gone getting my nose.
They're holding us back. Exploded them like they weren't nothing. You've done it. They're dead.
Apparently she's over here.
Is that you, Edgar? Edgar. Yes, I'm not dead.
Do it yourself.
Edgar, come to life. He's such a fucked up piece of shit.
Bro. Don't kill me. Kill him.
Is there a choice or... Well, Simon the Sorcerer is clearly a monster. Look at him. And he said, wait,
Yeah.
thought, bro. Yeah, let's get a good close look at the guy. He's there with his magic.
Looks like a skeleton. He did give us the ability to talk to the dead, though. We haven't talked to too many dead ever since.
His power was shit.
Go on then, let's go, Simon.
Sorry, Simon. Hopefully my area of effect I just happened to injure and kill Edgar in the crossfire.
Edgar's a green health ally now.
Simon, you're pitiful.
Fratricide is the best decide. Let's talk.
The ultimate failure.
Thanks,
I'm gonna
bro.
guess.
My soul feels hella at rest.
I mean, you don't look all that at rest. You look quite the opposite, in fact.
No, you look very much alive at this point.
20,
20!
yes!
Woohoo! Whoa, I
That-
got a. It's better than my shotgun. I mean, every other stat is technically better. Tall.
For mine, damage and clip size is better on that.
I'll take it.
Quickly discard some crap. Potent.
Okay, the only quest we have now in this area is the main quest. I believe, yes. Wait. Alright, yeah, that Wee Ninja quest you have to turn to talk was a bit confusing.
Yeah, the fact that it deals bonus damage for explosive as well. Distinctly better. This talk though. That means it's the best gun in the world!
Yeah.
Like, talk about Torg. There's an amazing sight on it as well. Damn it, you moved.
I
Oh,
don't tend to have sights quite often.
you move. Yeah,
Oh, well, I move.
but this sight's amazing.
Where do you move on? Wait, isn't there a shop in here now? Oh, you're gonna have a chance to test your shotgun on some midget scans.
So, didn't have no effect, what?
You missed.
I blame the spread.
Oh, flying skeleton.
Lasto bandage.
Yep.
Oh, don't float like that. It's harder to draw the sword out.
I got it. Oh, I used my capability.
I saw your soul, I saw your soul.
Friendly fire!
Does seem like we have similar shotguns.
Yeah, they have 12 shotguns.
Stop!
Guess I gone done kill myself.
Hold it together.
Stranger danger!
Get ready for some danger, stranger. He's lost the will to live.
Dead now.
Yes. I mean, when you think about it, surely every shotgun blast is a critical shotgun blast.
You'd think so. There should be a shop over there, huh? Oh wait, the door's locked.
Well, if
Okay.
that don't be all.
Oh, weird. Oh, never mind. Thought we meant to go right now.
This lift to go down, it might take us to the shop.
That's the one you came from. Was there a shop down there?
Yes.
Alright, there's fast travel too. What's that grenade? That's my path to the mine just then. Right.
Dr. Zed, what a saint!
I accidentally clicked the wrong grenade at one point.
You saintly fellow. You can whip to your wrong grenade.
I think there's a fast travel here. It's fast travel back to town. See if there's cash in these quests and see if there's not any other quests you need to. Actually, I should check on this screen. Seemingly there's no other quests in the other areas. But maybe more quests will appear when we cash these ones in.
Well, it does seem we have the run of the place by now, more or less, of that dungeon.
Duplicitousness? Who the hell talks like that?
Obviously you do.
There's no quest over there.
The most beautiful maiden in all the land.
Why is she getting the crumpet quest for?
Oh my god, I just had the best idea! Crumbled chocolate chip cookies over a salad.
Whatever floats your boat, kid.
Yeah, wait, she made us get cookies for the other missions. Clearly she doesn't only eat crumpets.
Don't worry about that. Must have experimented once. And only once. Or maybe cookies are like a dessert treat and crumpets are the main.
Somewhere near the sorcerer's castle there lives a prince named Jeffrey. He's already murdered several innocent men, and if left alone, Jeffrey will become the most monstrous king this world has ever known. You must find him, kill his guards, and slap the bastard out of him.
Oh, right.
Yes, we have to kill King Joffrey, I mean Jeffrey.
Yeah, winter is a bloody business. I see. Game of Thrones would have been in full swing when this DLC came out.
That's true, this DLC wouldn't have been out 2012, probably more like 2015 maybe.
Yeah. Hatred Shadow.
Let me take you on a journey to Westeros.
I can Game of Thrones should have opened like that with George R. R. Martin.
Yeah, he's the narrator.
He's just sitting there, and he's just sitting there in the chair with a white background. He stands up and says, "Let me take you on a journey to Westeros." And he kind of gestures with his hands, and then plays the intro.
The big plot twist can be that the narrator was the evil Lich King after all. Now, I must pause my story, for I am evil Lich King. The last episode's like unnarrated entirely. Dying quicker than a dead thing. Often died as a result of my wanton murder.
I'm here.
Okay, I get it, you're dying.
Killed that enemy? Why didn't it count? Let's go and slap King Joffrey.
Yes.
Jeffrey.
Take him to a dentist. We'll get him a crown. A golden crown.
How far is he?
You know, that reference was a cross of mixing up, what's his name? You know, the guy that was with Daenerys at the beginning, her brother.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's who I was referencing by mistake.
That works.
Let me tell you love me.
So it goes.
This is the God King. That's why he wears a crown, golden crown. Dentists also put crowns in your mouth.
When you think about it, the king of the horsemen was an absolute murderous fucker, wasn't he? Casually melts your face off with molten gold.
Oh, yeah, that guy, what's his name? Aquaman.
Was it him?
Yeah, it's Aquaman, yeah. Drogo? Is that his name?
It'd be Drogo, yeah.
I mean, he was a barbarian. A
He
wild
was a barbarian who fucked a child.
He did, yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, I read the script. He fucked a teenager that was of legal age.
You read the book, you mean?
I meant I read the script of the TV series because he's a lot older.
How long is this? Yeah, but in the book she's like 14.
Yeah.
But in the TV series, I think she's meant to be an adult.
17 or 18.
I think she's pretty sure she's probably meant to be 18. I mean, you wouldn't dare have her be 17. Considering what happens.
Well, you know.
How much time has passed, you reckon, in between seasons of Game of Thrones then? I never really thought about it, but I'm pretty sure 8 years or nearly 9 years didn't pass. Right?
There's a lot of travel going on. Travel's quite slow. It takes weeks.
I know, yeah, but they can do kind of fast travel.
Oh, this chest had 2 decks. Ah.
Oh, what? Just damaged me.
Second deck had some uridium on it.
Man on the deck! Yeah, I wonder how much time has been to have passed in the universe. I mean, Bran's clearly aged by a shit ton. But has a year's meant to have literally passed there? I don't quite get it. I don't quite know.
I don't think it could be 1 year. It must be multiple years. Summers last a long time.
Yeah, but winter's coming since the very first season.
Very end of the edges of summer.
Autumn. Oh, that's a really interesting question to think about, isn't it? What would indicate that year to actually pass, though?
I don't know, because in the TV series, big characters just teleport across the kingdom.
Yeah. I've been doing that since the very first season as well. So I remember I remember vaguely at least that it took ages for Robert Baratheon to get to Winterfell.
Yeah.
But then, like, instantly, Ned was in King's Landing, like, without any real, mention of how much time passed.
Later that day.
There's definitely always inconsistencies, even in the first seasons. I mean, the fact that they constantly fucking changed actors for certain characters is annoying as hell. There was like 3 different mountains.
Well, I mean, he was a horrible walking corpse at the end, so it doesn't matter so much.
No, but even before he was dead, there was like 3 different actors. I think the guy who was the zombie one was the guy, the last one still. I think he was still the same actor.
They're all just big burly men. No one really can tell.
Some other characters, some other actors as well, I believe, who characters have changed actor.
As long as they're not main characters.
Stop.
I don't think the Mountain ever got his own chapter. He was just someone that people know.
He was definitely always a a background character in many ways.
Sorry, Archer.
Wouldn't it be just really lame to finally get to read the last books, and they go down exactly like they did in the TV series?
Yeah, that would be
amazing.
Peculiarly lame.
It's
and some things
impossible,
it's impossible because some things happen differently already. But
yeah, it's different characters. There's literal characters who are in the books out in the series. And apparently there's literally another Targaryen in the books going around, trying to get to the throne as well.
At the very least, someone else has to end up on the throne at the end.
Apparently, whilst those two guys, Benioff and what the other guy's name is, whilst they did like make up their own thing, apparently they did learn what the ending is meant to be. So I guess Bran being on the throne, it's very possible, yeah.
It has to be then. But if the book at least has Bran do something during the fucking longest battle at night or whatever.
Yeah, maybe he'll actually be a
That
more
was
important
weird.
character. Or he'll actually be a character, I should say.
He's obviously trying to change time yet again. Foolish bastard. Spear of power leaves rotten dead body after rotten dead body. We must find the young prince and teach him the error of his ways. Murdering his guards, literal committing the crime of murder. You won't be worried about that.
No.
But if we've committed regicide, that would be, kind of crime that you get mega in trouble for.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really like Reg.
Gotcha.
Do that, Reg.
Baby dragon.
Yep, it's a baby dragon, alright. Fire Archer, I'm basically casting the same power as you.
That bit we have to kill millions of enemies because they get more than us. What if I started reading the Game of Thrones books now, by the time I finish reading them, the new ones will be out?
Nah.
I feel like the new ones will never come out, but
yeah, he's just writing too much. He's doing too much other work for it to ever.
yeah, he's definitely. He's got his fingers in plenty of other pies, rather than on his MS-DOS keyboard.
He used that same MS-DOS keyboard to type his own other side stories. He randomly does.
Type in the From Software game. Elden Ring.
Gotcha.
To be fair, if I suspect his involvement in Elden Ring is pretty minimal. Like he probably scribbled down a very general premise on a bit of paper.
Yeah, possibly.
And then the rest is up to the developers. I'd assume that's going down with Elden Ring. I can't imagine him literally working at the office in Japan, writing a story constantly,
Yeah.
Especially since it's not based off any of his previous work. It's literally something unique for the game.
Alright, so here's the story outline. Once the hero has caught the bloody flux, shits himself to death from dysentery. He is rescued at the last moment.
That'd be amazing, that.
Oh, dysentery!
Can imagine the guys from Software Can of reading the script and saying, "It's not bad, Mr. Martin, but could you please have less about the bloody flux.
Oh, no, it's incredible.
But the bloody flux is a pivotal pillar of my work.
Mr. George R.R. wrote this blood fountain here in the middle of here to the story. It's been fed straight from the arses of people with the blood flux.
Hold it together.
Pale mare, ridden down.
I smell a little drop.
Sorcerer had a feeble. Oh! And that air effect attack Sorcerer does is monstrous.
That sorcerer then wasn't all white. The other one. Okay, the gate's open at long last.
Fight off the waves of enemies.
A straight run to King Joffrey's throne. The Iron Throne he sits on.
Da, 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 da. He is.
Actually, just look. Is
He is. He's on the Iron Throne.
Yeah, yes.
Literal Iron Throne.
Molehill. K9. Oh right, K9 the dog. Molehill the mountain. Get it? Get it? You get it?
Sorry, I was listening to him. What did you say?
K9. The guy there, K9. The dog. The hound. The word for hound, K9. And there's Molehill Mountain, right? Because you make a Molehill Mountain out of Molehill.
Yep, you do.
Are you referencing that EchoNet show? I never watched it. I feel like I'm missing something.
This is awesome. Look, there's fucking K9.
The Game Ball, the lamest of things they actually put in the fucking TV series. How would they even do that? Why would they have such fucking fan service in the TV series to have the Hound and the Mountain fight each other?
Beat Jeffrey in a duel, and you'll be good to go. A duel to the death. So be it.
Rise, King.
Oh, he's actually a boss.
Good job. Now, since we're not in the business of killing kids, you're just gonna have to smack the arrogance out of him.
Okay.
Is he a kid?
Alright. Sounds like you broke his spirit. And maybe his jaw.
Oh,
Yeah.
the chasing out of guns. That's pretty cool. Slap Jeffrey again.
I tell you what, I'm going to give you a present. After I raise my armies and kill your friends, I'll give you their heads. Stop at once, I command you. Mommy! Mommy!
He's pissing his pants. Just imagine the steam coming up.
You can't slap a king. May your hand fall from your wrist.
With your hands fall from your wrist, I think that's what you didn't you say that literally in the TV series?
We righted the wrongs.
Oh. That was an amazing reference to Game of Thrones.
I feel like we just experienced the entirety of Game of Thrones through that and our discussion of it.
Yeah, I mean the bit with Joffrey is probably one of the best bits. I can only assume when this DLC came out, Joffrey wasn't dead yet.
And he's never going to die. He still sits upon the throne, despite our best efforts. And George R's like, that is copyright infringement.
I really don't understand why everyone in the last seasons are so obsessed with a Targaryen being the rightful heir to the throne. I mean, the Targaryens, I'm pretty sure the Targaryen, there was someone else on the throne before the Targaryens. Like, it is just a general cycle of people who always go on the throne one after the other. If anything, Baratheon's bastard son should be the rightful heir to the throne.
Sam should have been king.
Is he called Sam?
No, wait.
No, Sam's the other guy, right?
Yeah, because just have Sam as the king, because why not?
I mean, technically, what's a red dot on me?
May the truth bind tight and sword cut deep.
No, do not cut deep.
Oh, I don't know.
Luckily, he's just kind of rehearsing it. Hello, ours.
Be above us.
He's just like stood up there with a mirror, hoping one day the enemy will attack.
Technically, the most legitimate person on the throne is Cersei. When you think about it, she was literally Baratheon's wife.
Yeah, real wife.
And I guess, crimes aside, she
But no one
crimes
liked Cersei,
aside,
so we weren't in a rush to.
Yeah.
She was a horrible cow.
Wasn't that bad. I mean, last season all she really did was stand on the balcony and look out.
Well,
so she really wanted those elephants.
Get me my war elephant. Well, because she played Age of Empires too, where you get a war elephant, which is golden enemy troop, which is the most powerful of them all. You can do a cheat summoning some elephants.
Elephants are pretty much, you know, medieval tanks.
Yeah. You need a full platoon, an entire unit to take down one elephant.
I can't remember if I really wanted those elephants. There's a literal line she utters in the season. I think she literally does say that. I really wanted those elephants.
That would have made all the difference against the dragon. Fire water out their noses to put it out the fire.
That's amazing, yeah. Maybe I mean maybe elephants in Game of Thrones like giant monster elephants. Kind of like
yeah, like dire elephants.
Yeah, the ones in what's it called? The Lord of the Rings.
A bunch of references I didn't understand. Can you at least reference something I know, please?
Oh, BKB, what's your favorite show?
That one with the rich duchesses where they're trying to get married.
Oh my god, that show is so good. Okay, Mordecai, a stuffy aristocrat appears.
Hello.
If you so wish, you may converse with him about etiquette.
My valet is having some trouble. I fear his limp from the war is impairing his ability to properly sort my coats.
Oh my god, this show sounds stupid.
You're stupid.
What's that?
See,
what show do you reckon he's referencing?
It'd be like maybe like Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey, yeah, I think it must be Downton Abbey.
I say, did you hear the lewd rumors about Lady Everly? Apparently, she touched a foreign diplomat directly on his penis.
On his penis? Damn.
I remember that episode. She totally did.
Last night, one of my servants inadvertently put too much salt on my chicken. The gall, the unmitigated gall.
So good.
No, right?
You guys are dorks.
Damn it, skeletons, you're ruining it.
Downton Abbey, I mean, I wouldn't really say it's a show for dogs. It's like a show for like people who just like soap operas, really.
It's beautiful, untextured beard and untextured face and untextured eyes.
Wait. Yeah, why does it look like... What's going on? Why's it got low-res textures on him for?
It's even on the old budget. And
The cigar is a low-res texture, isn't it?
He's wearing the good old red, white and blue there on his chest.
Can't talk to him, whatever.
We've learned all there is to know.
Never seen Downton Abbey.
I'd say for sure if that was even what they were referencing.
I think it is, because that Downton Abbey I remember was also big at the same time this game would have came out.
Downtown, things will be great when you're Downtown Abbey. Is that what the theme's like?
I have no idea, I've never seen it.
That would make it the best show ever if it was.
Yeah, it's pretty bitchin' tune. Downton Abbey, I mean, yeah.
Maybe it needs a rap flair to it. In the Abbey!
I don't even know what Downton Abbey's about, actually. Isn't it like about a hotel or something?
I don't know. I don't even know what time period it's set in.
Victorian. I'm pretty sure it's Victorian England.
This chest is like a fake. I can't even open it.
Yeah, you're right.
Cheap cunts.
What's that about?
I was going to call it cheap bastards, but then I upgraded my insult. This is not the quickest way back up.
Oh right, well, oh yeah, you're right. Completely forgot we were in the lower level.
Ah, welcome back to the 3rd level of the dungeon.
Oh, is it this way? I'm pretty sick, guys. Too experience.
With 2 experience, there's no reason to.
No.
Unless they slam the doors shut.
Let's find the prisoner. Let's find Angel. I'm assuming the prisoner isn't the queen.
Okay, charge through the sanctum. Point.
Here, glowing ball.
And then Roland appeared to kick some butt.
Hey, Roland.
Tina, stop it! I miss Roland more than anyone, but you can't just deny.
Yeah, girl, that's cool. Suddenly you're interrupted by the sound of a distant voice crying out in pain.
This way. Release me.
Oh god, well she's gonna replay Roland's death literally.
The greatest way to disregard someone's comment.
Why?
Yeah, go, that's cool.
I don't understand why Tina would be like into that Roland's death. I can't imagine why Tina would even care about Roland in any possible way.
That's what they're going for.
Roll to see who does the talking.
Oh, for the love of...
Ha-ha! 20! I punch her!
Brick, no! She's our only ticket out of here.
Punch the prisoner.
Fine.
I can't hear you!
Release me. I shall show you the way to my father's keep.
Sure, why not?
I'll do this shackle. You do that one.
I have to shoot him.
Finally. I am
Oh, Angel.
free to wreak my vengeance upon
Should have punched her. Should have twisted your gut.
Sorceress's daughter. Oh, she's a spell woman.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have mentioned I kind of only dropped in my dungeon, so exactly what you just did. So, have fun getting killed by my freak-ass daughter, I guess.
Pretty freakish.
It didn't happen originally. Got a shield.
Roland saying, I shall never fall. It's because he's great, he'll never die.
Yeah. Quite funny, the references for Roland's death, like when he got that sword. Said the sword can bring people back from the dead. It might be useful. Yeah, he's dead. Get it? Roland's dead.
Yeah. Poor childhood. She has a fragile mind.
Oh, no, jump away, I want to finish you.
Come back! You need to be punished!
He's quite resistant, considering. So
Bouncing away.
I'm surprised I didn't instantly kill it with my rampage ability. Normally most of the bosses just instant. Oh fuck, he's too soon.
You know in Sonic where you get the bubble that lets you bounce or breathe underwater? That's what she's got now. Wow.
Wow, what?
I'll stand behind this and pretend I'm shooting her.
From a distance, at a certain angle, Roland looks like Earthworm Jim in that. Wow.
Earthworm Jim, a super suitable Earthworm Jim. Anything for you to kill. I think it's something behind you.
I was enjoying that.
I want to see you behind.
Little spiderling.
Actually, very resistant.
Protected by ancient magics. Healing herself now.
Oh, what the?
Just deal more damage. Outpace the healing.
Whoa!
Damn it.
What?
Can't outpace that. She went zoom. Use pure signet energy to boost her health back up.
I think she vampired it off me.
Right. I feel like I'm killing Gekidami right here.
Barely damage, you know. Vampire and you now.
I feel like I'm attacking myself.
Vampire some shelf off, it's like you.
Reloading! Chunk.
There you go. Ah, you're dead. She exploded.
Her freaky ass exploded.
For real this time. I'm unlocking the elevator.
Did we really have to kill the sorcerer's daughter like that? She wasn't as bad as you seem to think she was.
What?
Makes you say that. She was evil.
What? Nah, man. The sorcerer's daughter's the worst. If it weren't for her dumb butt, everything would have been fine and nobody would have died.
Quite a funny reference to what happened to Roland. Technically, it's true, right? If she didn't lead the original Vault Hunters to open the first vault, then none of this would have happened. Roland still be alive, right? Get it?
Yeah.
20. Cool.
Poor Roland. If only he were alive.
Dragon Keep, finally.
Where does he keep the dragon? There it is, the Red Keep.
Oh, Dragon Keep.
Which coincidentally is coloured red.
Oh, it is red.
Kind of yellow.
With red in this game then. Oh. Windstone.
Yes, you made it to the tower. Now I can watch from my balcony as your torn limb from screaming bloody limb.
My limbs aren't bleeding and bloody. Screaming bloody.
I hate the player, hate the game.
Wait, is that a lifter? Alright, yeah. Pretty high up, can't even see the top.
If the dragon uses a knockback attack, we're dead.
The Handsome Tower.
Better hurry. If you don't get here quick, my men are gonna bust into your precious little queen's cell and murder her ass. Good luck bringing light back to the world when you're seeing nothing but a pile of ashes, chumps.
I thought you were going to say they were going to bust in your precious queen.
Kill the queen before we even had a chance to save her, would you, Tina?
Can I interest you in some magic bullets?
Hmm.
Welcome to Ye Old Bullet Emporium.
Don't bust in the queen! Red dragons! Blue dragons!
Oh no, Blue Dragon. The Xbox 360 exclusive. I think it was. I think a DS version came out one point, or a DS spin-off or sequel, whatever. Either way, it was a flop and no one liked it. Like most Xbox 360 JRPGs.
Oh my god, it's a killing field out here.
Finish the dragon.
Tiny skeleton.
You will fall.
Quit wasting time with stupid dragons. They're only level 34. It's not worth it to experience.
I need 2 experience. The enemies have conveniently knocked me into a shitty area. Climb out of there.
Wow.
And now they're using hold back abilities to prevent my escape.
Stop struggling.
My momentum is recovered.
Doing? On my way, stupid enemies.
They're everywhere. This guy's just gotten up from his barracks.
I got bored. I'm not gonna lie. I ordered my men to kill the queen anyway. They're probably using her head as a soccer ball right now. See you soon.
No, the queen.
Better hurry.
Whoa!
Oh, hurry, it's like silver.
Throwing grenade!
We are on a retribution incarnate.
Retribution.
A lot of enemies, huh?
Yeah. Eventually, it becomes a problem we just cannot ignore.
Yeah, they're all dead.
You forgot about me, the Black Sorcerer.
Fire mage.
And you forgot about me, the invincible brittle skeleton.
Oh, he's dead. Tell him
Evil I shall not.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Oh, my grenade took 10 years to explode.
With a long fuse.
Fill me up.
Unlike me, who has a short fuse.
What was this?
Better not be a mimic.
Place your offering on the altar, and you may be rewarded.
Meager offering, eh? Okay.
Place? Welcome to place? I haven't seen you. It's like, what, throw an item on it or something? For a random thing it picks up.
You can't deserve no better than this pittance.
Or pittance. Ankle.
Again, that was a thing that happened. Just teleportation.
So, you made it at last.
Oh, it's Jack.
Well, you're a bit too late to save your precious little queen, but hey, at least you get to die in unimaginable freaking pain.
Here it is, the big boss! Are you sure you don't want to wait for Roland?
We can't wait for Roland because
he's for a boo fight!
Oh, a different gun in my hand for now.
Here you go!
Wait, what? What's my gun gone?
I can't save my queen.
I lost my gun.
Why have you lost your gun?
I don't know. It's
Toss
been
out
changed for a
when
new
you're
one.
holding this.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Break his invincible wizard shield. I got some little shotgun. Shields down, handsome sorcerer. Looks like he's about to resurrect that shield of his. Put them up pretty bad there.
Special ability. Give a special ability. Time to finish the fight!
Sorry, handsome sorcerer.
Here you go.
Oh, he's become a necrotic sorcerer.
Where is he?
He's a skeleton. He's not going home after this. He's just dead now. This is his last plan. So that's a trick to try and get his out.
Maybe this is Jack's real face under his weird...
Finally, yeah,
face.
seen behind the mask.
Oh no, he's still the same face. It's just got wearing that face now.
It's a bloody business, Bates.
Whoa, what the? Damn, should have shredded me.
Keep firing.
Keep firing.
There we go. I'm gonna end you, fool.
Who's the old punching fist? Dude, chucking them axes in. He's stumbling.
What?
Now he's fully demonic. become Von Stan. It's God. I told you he'd be a god. God from hell, but still God.
What's that? Oh, a big red dragon.
Good.
I need more ammo.
Not a big fan of rockets. Reloading!
No.
He's becoming quite demonic.
Yeah.
Game over. Got the level up again. Just gained a little health back and carried on the fight.
You've done it! The handsome sorcerer is dead! And guess who showed up to celebrate? Everyone's favorite invincible knight, Rowan!
Here he is.
That's enough, Tina.
You did it. We've won.
And Roland showed up and he was really happy and everyone lived forever and it was great, the end.
Enough! You can't just deny what Jack did to Roland.
Can't hear you.
She's right, Tina.
So do you want to do some side quests or?
You need to accept it. Roland is dead.
I know! I know! But it's my story! And...
You know what? It's okay. He doesn't have to go.
Not if you don't want him to.
Yeah, keep going. I actually want to know how the story ends.
No, it already ended. Here are the credits.
As the sorcerer's fatal spell hurtled toward the oblivious knight, it was clear that only a miracle would save him. But luckily for the knight, a miracle is exactly what he got.
Oh, it's Nightwing. Bloodwing. Yeah.
Thanks, Bloodwing.
Hell yeah!
So what did you guys think of that fight? I'm looking for some feedback.
I like the part where we killed him.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Mordecai?
It wasn't bad, I guess.
Better than the actual real fight. Alright.
As you step over the
Two
corpses
cutscenes in a
of
row,
the
so
unfortunate
amazing.
knights who tried to
Who's
murder
just end on credits?
you know you've come to the right place. For who else could possibly bring the light back to the world? Who else but the most beautiful, most glamorous, and most graceful queen in history? But Stallion!
Holy shit, yes. As the queen. Fucking unicorn.
It's Buster. Handsome Jack's.
I don't know why I'm surprised.
She is beautiful.
With the queen safe, she can finally cast her magic spell and bring light back to the world. She's gonna need some iridium to charge her spell. Better feed her some.
If she dropped already.
You shove it up the horse's arse.
I see feel-good needles.
With beautiful hooves and with badass hair, Queen Stallion brought light back to the kingdom once and for all.
Oh, it's beautiful. Wow. We see the whole kingdom for miles and miles. Have a look at.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, look at the scene. Wow.
The end.
It does feel like a real
What did you guys think?
Yeah.
story.
That
This
was really
DLC.
good, Tina.
Hell yeah.
That was honestly pretty fun.
Hey guys,
Yeah, okay,
that
so-
spy just coughed up the access codes to the Hyperion moon base. Anybody feel like blowing up a space station?
Hell yes, I do!
And so the Vault Hunters and their little psychopath headed back into the wasteland. Back, once again, into the world of blood and insanity they'd taken an all too brief vacation from.
Goodbye.
And in the days to come, they'd think of their fallen friends, of the adventures they shared, both real and imaginary. And they'd remember that no matter how bad things got, they were never truly alone so long as they had each other.
I love you guys.
And then Claptrap said something stupid and ruined everything.
Ruined it.
That's very cool.
Proper
Felt
ending.
like a real real little thing, unlike everybody else's, which
Yeah.
all ended really suddenly. Funnily enough. Oh, there you go. It's all glowy and.
Yep.
Great job. You defeated the sorcerer and brought light back to the world. Sounds like you deserve a rest. Don't worry about the queen. I'll lead her back to town myself.
Roland died on the way back to town.
Are we done? We can't be done.
Hell nah! You got tons of side quests to do, boo, and I got all the time in the world.
I don't remember what happens in Tales from the Borderlands, but I'm almost sure the Borderlanders don't attack the space stations. I'm a bit confused as to why they're getting codes for it. Oh. Fast travel now.
Fastest way down. The ultimate fast travel. Oh, might have upset a dragon.
And these are my wares.
And there's 3 side quests in town. Oh, God.
Yeah, baby.
Looks like the whole game now is all bright and sunny. Or if it's just that area.
Well, we saved the world. It'll be a glorious, ripping day.
Oh yeah, it is. Look
at that.
That's pretty cool.
I got a quest. Raid boss.
Oh, raid boss.
Get 3 other friends, or you'll die.
I guess that's the what's the actual quest say?
Dude, yeah.
Make an offering, blah blah blah. It doesn't actually mention one of those the invincible guys though, which is interesting.
I don't have 3 friends.
I have 2 words for you. Magic slaughter. I've also got 24 more words for you.
Murderling.
An old pal of mine named Merlin the Wizard runs one of my circles of slaughter. Go find him if you're in the mood for orc killing.
More needless slaughter.
Queen has a quest. Who's a pretty pony?
Ah, Your Majesty.
What stallion wants you to pet her?
How are we supposed to pet her?
Oh,
Slap her on the badonkadonk. Duh.
I pet the pretty pony.
Roll to see if she loves it. She loves it.
Okay, well, that's that quest.
That was an amazing side
You
quest.
are the prettiest pony.
The queen is hungry.
Uh-oh. It looks like Butt Stallion is hungry.
What should we feed her?
She's a glamorous queen made of diamonds, Lily of the Valley. You feed her the finer things in life, like iridium.
Rolling it down. Eating it
Butt
like
Stallion
chocolate
leaves
bars.
you a present. It smells of rainbows and summer days.
Ew.
So if we just keep feeding her valuables, she'll poop out loot? That's what you're saying?
Hi, so this.
You're a weird kid.
Okay, I guess that's an option.
Hey, hey, Mordecai. Hey, hey. Love you.
Don't be weird.
Don't make this one. Glowing. Harnessing the powers and... nothing.
The thing is, it's all like 30, 35 still.
Yeah.
Exactly great. To be fair, the shotgun I got, it was technically from this area too, so there's, I mean, it's not, the shotgun I'm using right now is level 35, so I guess it's possible to get a better thing.
Cough up a lot of your precious iridium.
Lair of Infinite Agony is a quest, huh? Merlin's Temple. Wait, what's an area?
Where does Merlin live? Old man Merlin.
Apparently it's an area just over here. It's very weird. You shouldn't mention it was a raid boss. Oh, it's down there. Yeah, here, look. Merlin's Temple.
Huh.
What's this about? It's all red and flamey.
Built by the dwarves. And the
dwarf
ancients.
thing, though. We'll find Merlin. How weird.
Merlin, are you here?
Side quest, oh, there's a whole... Is that in there?
To your potential!
Welcome to your doom.
Oh my god, it's an arena.
No, no.
Okay, now I feel like we should stop this today and do this, attempt this next time, I guess.
Yeah. 5, the goddamn arena.
Should be pretty easy, so 30.
Arena.
It's level 30, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Oh. Good.
We'll do it next time.
Stop hitting yourself!
Whilst Kehidami's beating himself to death, we'll see you guys next time on the greatest show in the world. You know, all you people. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
I always like to feel welcome to my doom.